Hello and welcome back to In the Art Scene in this short bonus episode. And this episode is just to inform you all about the next chapter of In the Art Scene podcast. Things are changing, but it is all exciting. What is going to change? All of you who have listened to the podcast at least in its previous season know that I have founded an organization called San Diego Art Directory.com. As of now, we are in the process of acquiring a 501c3 status, and I have a lot of hope and a lot of plans for that organization. It is going to be a very significant informational support for my local arts and culture community here in San Diego County, California. But I don't want to just stop doing the podcast. And if you noticed, the posting of the episodes has been irregular lately, and it's just because I was very busy with this new project. But I love this podcast. I love doing this. It kept me sane and inspired during the pandemic. I made a lot of friends around the world. I am really, really excited and grateful for all my guests and all my listeners. I really appreciate your support. So, what is going to happen? This podcast is officially going to become a part of San Diego Art Directory. Which will also include San Diego Artist Network.com. These are all the projects that I will maybe talk to you a little bit later, maybe in a separate episode. Maybe I'll bring a couple of my colleagues who are working with me on this project. Right now, we are just starting putting our boots on the ground. We already have some engagement in the community, and we are excited to grow, and things seem to be moving fairly fast for us, which is great. But I do want this podcast to officially become a part of San Diego Art Directory because I think it is a wonderful thing, and it is beneficial um, for the art community at large. Uh, so I don't want to just drop the ball and say, I'm sorry, I got another job, I am busy. Um, I am always busy. I'm always going to be busy. I'm a mom, I'm an artist. I have my own little marketing business. But including this podcast into a bigger project will ensure its status and I don't know, will just help me continue with it because I freaking love it. I just love it. I love all of you guys. I love all my friends in the art world. I love my guests. I absolutely amazed by every story in every episode. Uh, so what does that mean for the podcast? Is format going to change? No. I'm still going to be releasing seasons, 10 episodes each, maybe one less, maybe one more, depending on the season. Um, am I going to focus only on San Diego artists and creatives? No, I will continue to invite people from anywhere. Um, will I have a more selective process of who is going to be a guest on the podcast? No, the process is still the same, and I welcome the any pitches. If you guys have a story, I don't think I have turned away a single one, and they all have become one of my favorite episodes on this show to date. So pretty much everything is going to stay the same. What is going to change? The logo branding, which you probably have noticed already on the website and on your podcast platforms. So the logo, the visuals are going to reflect more of the style of San Diego Art Directory to kind of keep it unified. What else is going to change? Since the podcast is going to be an official part of the incorporated organization, uh, I will allow um, more of the commercial opportunities, advertising, uh, because this podcast will be a part of the vehicle for raising money for the nonprofit. Um, uh, so you will probably hear some more commercial um, episodes. Not episodes. No, I don't. I don't think I'm gonna do the commercial episodes, but you will just see some commercial. You will hear some commercial segments here and there on the episodes, and I promise I will not do a lot, so it will not take away from the story on the episode. And I promise that I will be vetting everyone who wants to buy a commercial segment on the episode, and will only advertise relevant businesses because, again, it is all to serve the art community. This is about it. I just wanted to let you guys know that even though I've been posting very sporadically lately, I am not thinking about dropping the ball. I don't want to close the podcast. I want to continue. I really appreciate your support. Uh, you are the ones who are letting me know that this podcast has value. And even if there's just a handful of you who sees the value in this podcast, that's good enough for me, because if it helps someone to brighten the day a little bit, that's worth it. In my books, it's absolutely worth it. But I would really love to um, have your support for my bigger agenda, for my bigger project as well, San Diego Art Directory, and a podcast as a part of it, to really shine the light on the arts and culture in my hometown, San Diego, in the county of San Diego, because it is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing. I have been living here since 2015, and I can tell you that San Diego is mind-blowingly vibrant, cultural, and it is really saddening to me that there are not that many people, even here in San Diego, that realize that. So that is my mission. I will see you again in the art scene, and here is to the new chapter. Thank you, and bye-bye.